I ended up playing professional rugby league. I played 4 or 5 seasons with the Illawarra Steelers and Balmain Tigers, and then retired when I was around 27 and had an absolute crisis of what I'm going to do. Luckily, I'd done some nutrition research, studied nutrition as a dietitian. I came out as a qualified dietitian as I was playing football. And then I launched into a PhD program at that stage. I picked up on the omega-3 story, omega-3 fatty acids, which were shown to be really good at heart health and also with performance. And I embarked in a PhD looking at omega-3 fatty acids and their implications for cardiovascular health. And really, I've never looked back. My whole career has been in and around nutrition lipids, and more recently into sort of commercialization of those. So I loosely term myself as a fatty acid entrepreneur.
So you say lipids, lipid as in fats?
Fats, yeah. Lipids is probably the more scientifically known way of referring to them, but the class of fatty acids and lipids is my interest.
Yeah, and I've heard you refer to omega-3 as an active nutrient. And how does that work?
Yeah, so I'm really interested in where we call how do I phrase this? You've heard of essential nutrients. So these are things that you need because you can't get them through, body can't produce them, or you can't get them from other areas. You have to get them from the diet. And where my interest lies is where there's what they call conditionally essential nutrients. So where you might be in a deficient state, or, modernity has pushed us into an eating style that eliminates these historical foods from our diet. And so what we found is, particularly with omega-3s, that we had 10 times the amount historically that we do now, and it's been sort of gradually reduced in the population. So providing these fatty acids back into the diet and showing the health effects it has, and more recently into the branched chain fatty acids, which we'll get into, equally essentially conditionally essential. So really pursuing those areas where there's sort of gaps in people's eating, where these foods can be supplemented and make a health impact.